What's up, guys? Okay, first off, go over there. My dog's trying to get in the video. I apologize for the lateness of me doing this video. It's supposed to come out April 5th. A couple things happened. One, we had some work done on our basement and they put in a sump pump, but they were not too bright. And I'm not an engineer to know what they were doing. So they ended up putting everything in wrong. So basically, it was pumping water away from the house, but then they built it on the hill that ran back to the house. So it was just a constant out and in, out and in. So I ended up having to take everything that was in the studio out of the basement, and now it's upstairs, of course. Um, and so that ate up a lot of time. Was a big jumping through hoops to get that done properly this time. And then the week before we started filming the movie, so ironically, in the first video, I made the joke that I'm old and if I jump down some stairs, I could break my ankle. Well, a week before the movie started filming, I either slept wrong with my foot wrapped in the bed sheet, like twisted, or my dog slept on my foot. And either way, for like 8 or 9 hours, my foot was like twisted. And I woke up and I couldn't walk. Like I was in excruciating pain. Um, and so the first 5 days of filming the movie, I was either on this knee scooter type thing rolling around, or I was on like this peg leg pirate thing walking around. And both of them hurt your knee. Both of them like exert a lot of energy to use, but it's not ideal when you're moving cameras or C-stands and lights and everything else. So that first 3 days was super taxing. Then I had like 2 days off, and then we had like another 2 days. And it's been 3 weeks since the initial injury, and I'm just now walking normal again because every time I should have had my foot up and chilling, I was getting ready to film something, or I was needing to prep something or go do something. So it took a long time to heal. But that's what threw me off on keeping a schedule. I knew that was going to happen, that as soon as I tried to do something on a schedule, it would not work. So hopefully next week we'll be like in better shape. But good news is we did get to shoot for 5 days. And jump. That was even better. I think we got about 70% of the movie shot. Most of all the scenes that are actors dealing with other actors are shot. The footage came out great. We were primarily, obviously, shooting on the Pyxis 6K with the Helios 44-2. We also had a Rokinon 14 millimeter for all the really wide, crazy looking stuff, since it's kind of a horror comedy. But the footage does look good. I'm happy with what we've got. The lighting was all good. The puppets look great. So really happy with how the movie's coming along. It's just that starting point was rough with the injury, but we will be filming again in like another week or two, more actor stuff, and then after that we'll be primarily moving over into the green screen, puppets, and prosthetics and masks and aliens and all that stuff. So I will keep up with this and better next time. I'll have more behind the scenes. We'll share some more footage of the movie. With Ianu, it premiered obviously while all this was going on, but they actually did a 3 episode premiere, which I didn't know they were going to do. There wasn't a lot in those episodes to really talk about, other than I did all the comp, of course, and the effects that you saw on the show, but I also got to do the logo. Initially, it was like sand on the logo or on the rock, and then the wind blew all the sand away to reveal the logo. But because of the length of the animation and that logo, how long it took for the sand to blow away properly, they ended up not going with that, and we ended up what was on the show. But episode 5 comes out next Sunday, it, I think, has some more stuff that would be interesting to talk about. So hopefully in the next video I'll get to go in more detail. But yeah, now that my leg is not busted, hopefully I can keep up with this schedule. I'm gonna try. But short video this week. Apologies, but it's been crazy. But stay tuned. I promise I will share more. Holler at y'all next time.